Surah Rahman is a masterpiece of Arabic literature. Reciting this surah brings peace to the heart and refreshes the soul. Its verses speak of God's immense mercy and love, further illuminating the light of faith in every believer's heart. Its name, Ar-Rahman, meaning the most gracious, reflects the central theme of God's boundless mercy. This name reminds us that God's mercy encompasses everything, and His love extends to all creation. This surah is a powerful reminder of God's love and care for His creation. It speaks of God's power and the beauty of His creation, which helps us realize God's greatness. Its verses are filled with vivid imagery and evoke a sense of awe and wonder. These verses remind us of the beauty of God's creation and His power. Surah Ar-Rahman invites us to reflect on the countless blessings in our lives. It reminds us that God's blessings are everywhere, and we should be grateful for them. Surah Ar-Rahman stands out due to its unique style and structure. The repetition of its verses and their rhythmic flow soothe the heart and refresh the soul. It repeatedly asks the question, "Then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny?" This question reminds us to appreciate God's blessings and be thankful for them. This question serves as a powerful reminder to be grateful for God's blessings. It reminds us of God's mercy and love and makes us thankful for His favors. The surah's rhythmic flow and profound message make it a source of comfort and inspiration for Muslims worldwide. Reciting it brings peace to the heart and refreshes the soul, reminding us of God's mercy and love. At its core, Surah Ar-Rahman is a testament to God's boundless mercy and compassion. This surah reminds us that God's mercy is present everywhere, in every moment, in every breath. It paints a vivid picture of His blessings. The fragrance of every flower, the greenery of every tree, these are all signs of God's mercy. These blessings are not limited to humans but encompass all of creation. Every animal, every bird, every creature benefits from God's mercy. From the heavens and the earth to the plants and animals, everything benefits from God's mercy. The stars shining in the night sky, the morning light, these are all signs of God's mercy. The surah emphasizes that God's mercy is not intangible but real. Every drop of rain, every wave in the river, all bear witness to God's mercy. We feel it in every breath we take, in every raindrop, and in every morsel of food. When we see the beauty of nature, when we spend time with our loved ones, these are all signs of God's mercy. Surah Ar-Rahman reminds us that even when we are unaware, God's mercy surrounds us. It provides us with peace and reassurance, assuring us that we are never alone. It is a source of comfort and hope, assuring us that we are never alone or helpless. God's mercy supports us every moment, every step of the way, giving us the strength to face life's challenges. God's mercy connects us with one another, teaching us love and compassion. It reminds us that we are all connected and God's mercy brings us closer to each other. Surah Ar-Rahman makes us realize the greatness of God's mercy and makes us grateful. It reminds us that God's mercy is everywhere, and we should thank Him every moment. One of the most striking features of Surah Ar-Rahman is its recurring question, which repeatedly reminds us of God's countless blessings. Then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? This question compels us to think about how often we overlook these blessings in our daily lives. This question is repeated 31 times, emphasizing the abundance of God's blessings. Each time this question is repeated, it invites us to pause and reflect for a moment. Each repetition is a gentle nudge encouraging us to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings bestowed upon us. It reminds us how often we take these blessings for granted and overlook them. The purpose of the repetition is not to create boredom but to produce a powerful impact. It repeatedly reminds us that God's blessings are everywhere. We just need to see them. It forces us to confront our ingratitude. When we face this question, we become aware of the countless blessings in our lives. It reminds us that despite our shortcomings, God continues to shower His favors upon us. It makes us realize that God's mercy never ends, no matter how many mistakes we make. This constant reminder serves as a call to action, encouraging us to live a life filled with gratitude. It teaches us that gratitude should not just be in words, but also in actions. We should recognize and thank God for the blessings in our lives so that we can live a better and more fulfilling life. Surah Rahman highlights various aspects of creation as proof of God's power and majesty. It describes the creation of the heavens and the earth, the sun and the moon, and the intricate balance that sustains life. Every verse is a testament to God's infinite knowledge and wisdom. The surah mentions two seas, fresh and salt water, that meet but do not mix. This phenomenon, a testament to God's power, serves as a reminder of His amazing abilities. By reflecting on the wonders of creation, we gain a deeper appreciation for God's greatness and our place in His grand design. Part 5. Two Paradises. A glimpse into eternal blessings. Surah Rahman offers a glimpse into the rewards that await believers in the afterlife. It mentions two paradises, each more beautiful and luxurious than the last. These descriptions are not meant to be taken literally but as metaphors for the unimaginable blessings that await the righteous. The surah details the bounties of paradise, with its flowing rivers, ripe fruits, and the company of pure companions. These vivid images serve as motivation to live a righteous life. They remind us that our actions in this world have consequences in the next. Part 6. The Ultimate Reality. Acknowledging God's Sovereignty. In Surah Rahman, God's absolute sovereignty is constantly mentioned. He is the creator, the sustainer, and the ultimate authority over all things. This acknowledgement is not meant to instill fear but to foster a sense of humility and obedience. Acknowledging God's sovereignty means accepting His will in all matters. It means trusting in His plan, even if we don't fully understand it. This understanding forms the basis of a strong and meaningful relationship with our Creator. It allows us to find peace and contentment in His infinite wisdom. Part 7. Beyond the material. The deeper meanings within. While Surah Rahman mentions material blessings, its message goes far beyond the material realm. The recurring question about denying God's blessings is a prompt for self-reflection. It encourages us to look beyond the superficial and appreciate the spiritual blessings in our lives. These blessings include the gift of faith, the guidance of the Quran, and the love and support of our families and communities. Surah Rahman teaches us that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in our relationship with God and in serving humanity. Part 8. Living with Surah Rahman. A Guide for Daily Life. Surah Rahman is not just a beautiful scripture but a practical guide for daily life. Its message of gratitude, humility, and remembrance of God has the power to transform our lives. By reflecting on its verses and internalizing its message, we can develop a deeper connection with our Creator. We can incorporate Surah Rahman into our lives by reading it regularly, pondering its meaning, and striving to implement its teachings. By doing so, we can experience the transformative power of this extraordinary surah. Part 9. Conclusion. Embracing Gratitude and Divine Connection. Surah Rahman offers a profound message of gratitude and divine connection. It reminds us of the importance of acknowledging God's infinite mercy, the abundance of His blessings, and His sovereignty. By embracing the teachings of this surah, we can develop a deep appreciation for the beauty and wonders of creation. Let us strive to live in a state of constant gratitude, recognizing the countless ways in which God blesses us every day. By doing so, we can strengthen our connection with our Creator and live a life filled with meaning and purpose.